Raccoon still comes back to visit the woman who saved him 3 years later. This is crazy news for you. Okay, little Hans was just a few weeks old when he was found all alone on the side of the road. It was early June, and all the wildlife rescues and rehabilitators in the area were already at capacity. When you ask what you should do with an orphan raccoon, they say leave it alone and let nature take its course. Or you can take it to a vet and they will have to euthanize it. Nikki Robinson, who works in wildlife rehabilitation, told the daughter. That broke my heart. I couldn't let that happen. While Robinson was working full time, her mom, Linda, was semi retired and could bottle feed a baby up to 5 times a day. So after Robinson made it clear that grandchildren were not on the horizon, Linda reluctantly became Little Hand's mom. The first time she bottle fed him and he looked up at her, she just kind of melted, Robinson said. She treated him very sweetly early on because they like to be touched a lot. So she created a bond with him, even knowing he'd go back to the wild at some point. Little Hans grew up strong and by the end of the summer was ready to strike out on his own. They get a soft release and go out on her property and live on the deck for a bit. And she'll leave food out until they wander off and find their own way, Robinson said. But Little Hans remained friendly with the whole family and he was very kind and sweet with us. My mom has a porch with swing where she sits outside and he will come up and literally crawl onto the swing and sit beside her and just want his butt and chin scratched. Robinson said he wanted his snuggles, then he'd have his food and wander off. For 3 years, Little Hans has lived in the wild independently, but continues to return to the house where he was raised just to snuggle with his mom. Since Little Hans left the house, Linda has taken in numerous orphaned and abandoned raccoon babies who have nowhere else to go, and each year the raccoon she releases continue coming back for occasional visits. Every day she sits outside and waits, and even when they're grown up, they'll visit her and she just lights up and she loves it. Robinson said they love her too. She's just mom. Because of Linda, the little raccoons are able to live out their lives in the wild, but just like her human children, they know they can always come home to mom for a snack and a hug. To learn more about the Robinson family and their animal rescues, you can follow them on Instagram. It's a wonderful story. I don't really like raccoons. I think they got rabies. Okay, this hair looks cute. Looks like he's crying, right? Cute raccoon. This is crazy news for you. I don't really like raccoons again, but it's a cute story. So crazy news for you. Like, share, and subscribe.